That is the WHO. On guns, they want to examine the potential outcomes of public health strategies in the United States that encourage limiting access to firearms. So basically, in a nutshell, they want to disarm United States citizens, they want to direct our health care, and they want to control our copyright laws. This is what the WHO wants to do. Biden cannot unilaterally give that authority away to anyone. And I can assure you, to be clear, the people of Montana will not surrender their sovereignty to any entity or organization outside the United States government. Thank you very much for joining us today.
Well, thanks, Matt. Thanks, Ralph, for pulling this together. Thanks for all of our friends who are here right now. Look, we're here because the current administration is working right now with the World Health Organization and the United Nations to negotiate a new, quote, pandemic preparedness agreement. This agreement would subject the United States to the powers of the World Health Organization and this international treaty without going through what we need to do in the Senate, without the people's representatives having a voice, and stopping ceding our sovereignty to these foreign entities that are undermining our national security in the interest of the United States. Look, this is pretty simple. Are we for standing up for Americans, or are we for ceding authority to international bodies to govern us and to shove their leftist, progressive, radical, Marxist ideas onto the American people? That's what's at stake here. We're here because of the timing. But I got to say one other thing in the throes of all of the news that we're dealing with right now. How much sovereignty of the United States are we going to cede abroad? Every single day. How many people need to flood across the border? 24,000 Chinese nationals, 85% of whom are single adults, have flooded across the border since last October 1. That is more than all of last year total, compared to 381 in 2021, the last year that was being affected by President Trump. That's what's happening to our country. So when are we going to put America first? When are we going to put Americans first? When are we going to stop funding the organizations that are undermining our freedom, like the billions going to the United Nations, when they pass a Security Council resolution that condemns Israel effectively and calling for a ceasefire in our administration? What do? They abstain. It is time for us to stand up for the people of this country, stand up for our sovereignty, and we should stop funding the people across the globe who are at war with our own people. That's what's at stake this week, by the way, on the floor of the United States House.